Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Lady Nika, and with some quick celebrity news. Today, we found out that actress and singer Naya Rivera's body was recovered from Lake Piru. The body was recovered, according to TMZ. Ventura County officials say Monday that the body had been found at the lake, and law enforcement resources have confirmed it is, in fact, her. A press conference sharing the news publicly is forthcoming. Naya and her 4-year-old son, Josie Hollis Dorsey, was swimming in Lake Piru when something terrible occurred on Wednesday. Josie got back in the boat, and when authorities arrived for a check, he told them that his mom and him and his mom were swimming and didn't know what happened to her. Naya made a name for herself as a child actress and model who appeared in various national TV commercials. She landed a role as Hillary Winston on The Royal Family at just age 4. She received a nomination for a Young Artist Award. Naya's big break came in 2009 when she landed the role of Santana Lopez in the Fox hit series Glee. She was a talented singer, signing with Columbia Records in 2011. That same year, she was a part of the Glee ensemble, nominated for a Grammy for Best Pop Performance by a duo or group, with the vocals for Don't Stop Believing. She also released a single by the name of Sorry, featuring Big Sean, whom she dated and was briefly engaged to in 2013, before ending that relationship in 2014. Naya later dated Josie's father, actor Ryan Dorsey, marrying him in Cabo San Lucas in 2014. They divorced in 2018 and had been sharing custody of Josie. Um, Child, this was sad. She survived by her son, and she was 23 years old. Now, this was very sad to me, extremely sad, because here it is as a young child now who is left without a mother. I don't know what possessed her to swim in that lake. Now, they say she frequented that lake. That's what I'm hearing. They also say that there are a lot of signs around the lake stating that it's not a safe place to swim. I read somewhere where they said the vegetation underwater could be very tall, and that a swimmer could actually get entangled in that. I don't know if that is what happened to her, but rest in peace to Naya Rivera, and my condolences out to all her family and friends. 33 is very young. That's why I say you make every day count, because you never know when your time here is up. So enjoy your life the best you can. Make the most of it. Live as if there is no tomorrow. Be grateful for every day that you have. That's what I have to say about that. Now, moving on to entanglements. First of all, that was a cute way to say I cheated on my husband. Now, for years, it has been said that Will and Jada had this open marriage. I don't know if that's true or not, but I always felt like they were faking it to make it. They built a mighty strong brand together. And without Will, Jada brand is not as strong. So I feel like it was a PR move for them to sit at that red table and to share with us as best as they could what was going on, as best as they were willing to anyway. I felt like it was some acting going on, but that's their personal life. They gave enough, I guess, to satisfy the hyenas and people they wanted to know, honey. I stand by what I said last night. I did a late night live last night that is now sitting in the vault. I'll re-release it again at whatever time I feel like I want to, child. It's one of those videos. Sometimes I'll do a live and it'll disappear, and it's a saved live for me to use at a time where maybe I'm not able to come on, and just so that you guys will have a way of connecting with me if in fact I was not feeling well and not able to come on. So you'll see that video again. It's just on it's in the vault for right now. But as I stated last night, in my opinion, I'm not giving either one of them a pass, because see, in my opinion, if you're gonna be married, see, I'm old school. If y'all gonna be married together, I'm gonna keep it traditional. We don't need to be going outside of the box. However, I understand in this day and age, there are couples who have marriages that are set up like that. That's just not my forte. I feel like Jada, if she were going to cheat on Will, not that he wasn't cheating on her anyway. We know Will got a whole nother woman on the side, okay? But they're not, that ain't came up yet. I feel like Jada crossed the line. It's one thing to be a woman and feel like you want some attention from a man, especially when your husband is unwilling to do that for you. If y'all are in a bad, if y'all having hard times and he pretty much shut down and doing his thing and you're left to your own devices. I'm not here to judge how they run their marriage. That's between them. However, I have a problem with the fact that your son brought home a friend. And this said friend, which would be August Alsina, came with some complication. He was a troubled young man. He had a lot of physical and a lot of mental, emotional problems. Now, being a Virgo myself, I know that we are nurturers. So if you were going to embrace him and take him in, you should have never crossed the line of sleeping with this young man because he was young. He was grown, but he was young. He was impressionable. And for you to cross the line and start sleeping with him, and it gave him a false sense of you guys being together. I feel like August spoke out because he hurt. Why he cussing out Kiki Palmer over there on Twitter is beyond me. That's misplaced aggression. You're angry at Jada. You're angry at Jada because you believed whatever it was that she was saying when you were pillow talking. You believe that y'all had some real soul ties, but those soul ties, although I won't say that you didn't have them, they weren't stronger than the ties that she had to Will Smith. So there was no chance that she would ever leave that man for you. Her livelihood depended upon it. And after you stay with a person almost 25 years or more, child, you start feeling like, we might as well just go on. We life partners. As they said, they transitioned from a marriage into life partnership. I did not like the fact that she crossed the line like that. I spoke with you guys about that last night, and I told you that I'm very nurturing. I'm a Virgo too. But what I will never do is find solace in the arms of one of my children's friends. That's not cool. She had no choice but to come out and own it because the internet was a buzz. People were talking. Their brands depended upon it. Going forward, I hope this is a lesson learned to her that if you and Will can't be the traditional marriage and y'all have this open marriage situation going on, if you're going to sleep with someone else, let it not be someone that is so closely tied to your family. Okay? It's not what you do, it's how you do it oftentimes. And it's a mess. Personally, for me, I wouldn't be in a marriage where we have an open understanding. That's not my forte. Again, that is still not, that's them people business. I'm not going to try to sit here and judge what they do. I'm judging the fact of who she chose to find comfort in. You tried to go find comfort in a young man who was already broken himself. And instead of you being an aid to making him have a healthier and better mental stability, you kind of like added on to what he's going through anyway. He's a hurt young man. He spoke out. See, the difference between what Will does and what Jada does is Will women seem to know how to keep it quiet. Whoever he landed to, they are quiet. They are not going to come out and speak against Will Smith. But you, Jada, chose someone who is much younger, who didn't know their role. He fell in love. And when he felt hurt that love was not going to go any further than the bedroom and some little admiration here and there between the two of you, he spoke out. Do I agree that he should have spoke out? No. But that's a young person's. That's what he decided to do. He was fully aware of what he was doing. But you put yourself in a position for us to be in your business when you go out and make decisions that are not wise. You was thinking with your body and not your mind. And that's the problem right there. You went too far, and this boy has come in and wrecked your happy. Well, it wasn't happy if y'all was having an open relationship, but he done caused you to have to answer some rather uncomfortable questions. Now, when I was watching the Red Table Talk, I didn't feel no compassion for no Will Smith because he does the same thing. He just chooses to do it with people who know how to shit what we like to call the hell up. Will has his own things with him. He's not innocent, honey. So while the internet is trying to make it seem as if Jada is so bad, Jada just seemed bad because Jada got caught. But they do the same thing. Birds of a feather is flocking together in the Smith household, okay? So he gets no passes. But if you're going to live your life like that, and you know you celebrity, and you know people are always looking for a reason to find something salacious on you, handle your business better. Handle your business. Don't let your business handle you. And Jada let her business handle her, and she had to own it. But Will is not no saint. I don't feel sorry for Will or none of that. Because while Jada was over there popping pee on that old nasty piece of eggplant that August Alsina has, Will been summer everywhere doing what he want to do. He's been linked to several women. And I tell y'all, every time wherever there's smoke, there's sure to be some fire. So we're not going to sit here and act like Will is a saint. A saint he is not. But keep y'all business a little bit more secure. If you're going to be tipping and dipping, know that you are tipping and dipping with somebody who understands their position. August never understood his position because he got so caught up in the feel-good moment and the words that were coming out of her mouth. She clinched on the dick. That's what she did. So we're not going to act like that ain't what it is. Like I said, if you're going to live your life like this, you make sure that you deal with people who know their positions and know how to play them well, so that things like this don't happen again in the future. But neither one of them are innocent in here. The only person I feel is somewhat innocent is August Alsina, and that's simply because of his age and lack of understanding of what it really was. He needs to continue to seek whatever therapy that he may be receiving right now. Because in his interview with Angela Yee, that man said that if he was to leave the earth now, if he was to die today, he would be fine with it because he knew love. If Jada is the epitome of what you think love is, baby, you seriously need to be on a couch somewhere talking to somebody or hooked up to a Zoom conference call where you guys could talk about this. Because Jada was not your beginning and she is definitely not your ending. She was an experience, one to which I hope you have learned from. That's all I have to say about that. This is this week's edition of Celeb Talk from the Lady. Get down in the panel section. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Entanglement, child, fornication, and adultery. But that's cute, entanglement. Anyway, that's it. That's all. Remember, in closing, as always, you do not have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. And always, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to like the video. Ratings get me recognized on these YT streets. Comment down below in the panel. Let me know what you think about the remains of Naya Rivera being found, and also what do you think about Jada, Will, and August entanglement issue? Let me know what you guys think down below. And if you have not subscribed to this channel or my backup channel, Lady Nyca Live, please subscribe to both of the channels. The link to the second channel is always in the description box below the title of the video. Once you subscribe to both of the channels, please personalize your notifications so that each and every time I drop a pre-recorded video or go live from either channel, you guys will get a notification and you can come over and join in the conversation. Have a great start to your week, a wonderful Monday, and I will see you guys on the next upload. Peace.